Good.
Hey, what's going on, guys? WhizL here, and I'm here with
WhizL, and
we got a special guest on our GTA 5 podcast. The one and only TrippyCommentaries is here. Hey, what's up, Trippy?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's RJ from TrippyCommentaries. Really glad to join up.
We are gonna talk about some crazy stuff. What's happening in GTA 5 on today's podcast? We're gonna talk about, of course, the jetpack.
of
if you're
course,
gonna find it or not. The mural, Space Docker, Back to the Future references, mysteries, Easter eggs, and all the good stuff in GTA 5. This is gonna be an amazing GTA 5 podcast, and it will be awesome if you drop a like on this video to support this podcast. So yeah, happy New Year to everyone that is listening right now. How's you? Happy New Year's Eve. How was that, Trippy?
It was pretty cool. I actually played some GTA Online. It was crazy. Snow was out. I mean, everybody was super aggressive for some reason. But,
Yeah. Did you actually throw snowballs? Because snow was on New Year's Eve, right? I missed that.
I miss snow, man.
yeah, you do the snowball fight. Definitely was awesome. Also did some jetpack hunting as well. It's pretty awesome to start up this Jetpack Hunters Coalition. Hopefully we can discover something.
Yeah. This is I think a viewer's dream to actually listen to us right now. Having WhizL, Trippy, and RobbinRams together in one podcast.
Yeah.
I actually had a lot of people say, "Hey, you have to watch TrippyCommentaries videos because he's doing the mystery and he's onto something." And I also had people saying, "Hey, go to WhizL's channel because he's onto something as well." And I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
That's really cool about YouTube, and it's amazing to have us three together on this podcast right now.
Yeah, something new.
So the first thing, the jetpack. Will we get the jetpack before PC comes out on January 27th? Will we get the jetpack? It's only 1 month less, or I think 3 weeks. Actually, will we get the jetpack before the PC comes out?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Because of course, GTA 5 PC will have mods and all that good shit. And I'm really looking forward for the mods, of course. But yeah, definitely there's gonna be. And actually, I got a guy working on a jetpack mod.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to work on it.
But yeah, will we find it?
I don't think so. If Rockstar wanted to put it in, they already did it a long time ago. Not in the last 3 weeks before the PC release will come. So I don't know. Maybe after the release of PC, but in 3 weeks, I don't think so. But yeah.
And
It's
about
in the game, so it's really up to us to find it.
Yeah.
And we're going to see the San Andreas modded jetpack in the PC release. People are going to take the jetpack straight from San Andreas and just mod it into the game. So it really won't.
that's for sure.
But if it's hidden in the game, maybe we're just not finding it, or like you said, maybe it still needs to be added.
Yeah, but everyone forgets that Rockstar worked for 5 years on this game. So
Yeah, back in 2010, they played GTA 5 on PC on Steam already. I don't know if you guys seen that. Like, there's some Steam records or like files found that they went online on GTA 5 PC back in 2010.
Yeah, so that's already proof or something that Rockstar was working on it so long, and they think about the Easter egg, a jetpack, everything. So it could be in, and it could be super hard to find it. So yeah, it's possible, of course. But
It will be the biggest Easter egg in history.
for sure.
But it's crazy that right now on GTA 5 Next Gen, we went there at the mural, behind the wall, or like under Mount Chiliad, and there wasn't really something there. There was a thing floating, and that says FIB under it, right?
What,
But that's
the
it.
black square or?
Yeah, there was a thing floating under when
Oh yeah, on last gen as well. Yeah.
on last gen, but on next gen we got a something like a cube or a box behind the
Yeah,
wall
that's
at the
also
mural,
pretty suspicious. We still
and
don't know yet what it means.
we
I've still yet to see it, in the game for myself. I've been trying to find a way to see it in game. Of course, I've seen video of it, and I hear it's really legit. But man, I really want to see it because if there's really a cube behind where the mural is, that's proof that they added something.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen. I think WhizL was the first one who actually uploaded that
A
picture
video
of
about it,
the.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But that were pictures, right? And
Yeah, there were pictures,
it
no
got me
gameplay.
so. It got me so like, what the fuck is this cube? What is this box?
Yeah.
So I went in creator mode and I've done some crazy shit and I was able to get inside the building, and yeah, I posted that like 30 minutes after I went in there. I was so excited and I was like, what is this? But you can just walk through the box. It's just a texture.
Yeah, but
thing.
that's basically because we didn't trigger anything. Of course, with an Easter egg, you have to trigger something before something happens, so that's obvious.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. They wouldn't expect you to glitch through the wall to actually enter.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
trigger the box.
Yeah, and also maybe they it's just a box right now, and maybe if you just go online or you're single player, it becomes something else, like not a box but actually a jetpack or some crazy shit.
Yeah, everything is possible. But yeah, we just have to find out what it is and or how to activate or trigger it.
Also, like that box. Yeah, if GTA 5 PC comes out, we can actually code it to a jetpack or actually turn it on or something, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I would love to find a actual Easter egg in the game. That's what we're hunting for, right?
Yeah,
Not to just
yeah.
mod something in and enjoy it. I'd love to crack the Easter egg.
Well, we saw the three boxes on the bottom of the mural. You have the UFO, you have the jetpack. We found both of those, but we still have yet to find a real egg. Unless a lot of people think the Maze Bank egg might be it, but we still have yet to find a definitive egg.
The thing is, like, it has strange red lines all over the walls of the Maze Bank. So I think
they match the lines with the mural. So yeah, maybe it is the cracked egg, but yeah, we don't get any proof of it. So it's just a speculation.
also with other Easter eggs and all that from Call of Duty and all that. On Call of Duty, if you played zombies to get an Easter egg, you had an Easter egg on Call of Duty on Nuketown. If you played Call of Duty, you had an Easter egg on Nuketown that you had to shoot all the heads, and then a little
song
mini game played on a TV screen, and that was the Easter egg. So you triggered by shooting all the heads off in the map, and then you triggered the Easter egg. If that's the same thing in GTA 5, we are gonna have a hard time finding it, because what do we need to trigger to open those doors behind the mural?
But we don't get any clues from Rockstar. That's the hardest part of it. We don't get... If you get one clue to start with and then find clue 2 or 3, but we don't have any clues, so it's super hard to just start the Easter egg.
Also, on Murder Mystery, like, you had to do Murder Mystery in a particular way. If you messed it up and you did it in a different way, it didn't save, or it didn't say, hey, you completed Murder Mystery. You had to do it on a particular way in order to complete Murder Mystery. So, if this is the same with the mural, then yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that murder mystery is crazy how you solved it. And maybe they're telling us, hey, you have to do the same exact thing for the Mount Chiliad mystery. For the murder mystery, you had to go underwater and see a dead body. You had to go to a couple different walls and find secret writing before you can even solve it. Who knows what we have to find to unlock the jetpack.
I know, right? And that's crazy. Also, the Space Docker and the Back to the Future references. There are so many things,
Yeah, that's
and
also super
be,
crazy.
before we start to talk about this, like, um, a lot of people don't know that we got GTA 5 heist, and a lot of cheats that you can do in single player are actually from actual mods from way before GTA 5. Like on GTA 4 and San Andreas, we had mods. People were all playing GTA 5 heist on San Andreas because of mods. The Rockstar devs saw that and actually took IDs from those mods and implemented that in GTA 5 or make it like DLCs or
A real gameplay. So
yeah,
yeah,
like make it real on GTA 5. Like no mods, but we're gonna put this in the game because people really enjoy those mods. We had on San Andreas and on GTA 4, and that's crazy. You gotta search it up on GTA on YouTube. That we had a DeLorean mod and also a Back to the Future mod, and they recreated scenes of Back to the Future in GTA 5 GTA San Andreas. So that's crazy. And now on GTA Next Gen, we actually find so many references, like for a particular, in Lester's house with the 88 miles per hour in the car and all that.
yeah. So many proof to everything, but no real step or Easter egg.
Yeah, I played that DeLorean mod for San Andreas. I played a lot of mods. I was a big fan of the original San Andreas. That game was so epic. I mean, I remember I was so excited for it years before it was even released.
I know. Yeah.
And definitely that's another thing you'd think would be in this game, a DeLorean. It was in that original San Andreas, or at least the mod was. And one thing also, guys, when it comes to Back to the Future, is one of the biggest years that they traveled to in the trilogy was the year 2015, and it just turned 2015. So that could be another reason why Rockstar wanted to incorporate Back to the Future so much. And
Yeah.
one thing we're really looking for at Trippy Commentaries is the flux capacitor. And it's so crazy how in Lester's house, he has a picture of the actual flux capacitor.
Yeah.
That's what we're missing to make the space docker useful. There's a spot in the back of the space docker where it looks like you need to put something. I think it has to be the flux capacitor.
Yeah, I placed it the space docker, and you also placed the space docker on the railroad, and yeah, try things out on my space docker part 3 that's coming out this weekend. I've okay, this is some serious crazy stuff because we got some Nikola Tesla references
Yeah.
on the mural and all that. And there's actually an all-electric car in GTA 5 that's the Voltic. And
Yeah.
next to some electricity stuff somewhere south near the airport, there's actually a billboard with the Voltic standing next to an electricity some station or something. So I was standing there, I bring the Voltic over there. I was waiting for some thunder because also in Back to the Future there are some, like, they needed 1.21.
21, yeah.
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah. Oh my god. And we also find that on the generators, or how do you say it, on the power stations. We find that
Yeah,
reference.
little signs.
Yeah,
Those little
those
signs on them.
signs and those clues. Also, Trippy, you found, I think, what was that? Some pole or something standing, like, I don't know, next to the railroad at the.
Oh, yeah, well, because you have those alien water towers. I mean, we've been looking at those for a while. That's one of the
Yeah.
places where the special
Yeah,
edition
those.
Shine UV, it points us there, but there's really nothing to do. There's a sign in front of it that says 78 and 10. So if you add that together, that's 88. Of course,
I know,
it
right?
has to travel to 88 miles per hour to travel into time. So what we did when we tested out the theory with the space docker is we took it to the train tracks directly behind those water towers, because it really does look very similar to Back to the Future 3, where they pulled it off. There's even a bridge that it leads to. So that's we thought maybe that was aligned to the Back to the Future trilogy as well. And like I said, all the clues in Lester's house, there's a legitimate DeLorean, and it says 88 miles per hour time travel, as well as a flux capacitor. So it really is crazy how much they're pointing towards the movie.
Yeah, and yeah, it is 2015 now, so maybe this year.
We got a whole year, guys.
Guys, Rockstar, I mean, they have an infatuation with Back to the Future for some reason, because in Vice City, you could find the actual bell tower where, the lightning struck and everything. I mean,
really?
It was in Vice City.
Vice City?
It's
Whoa.
actually an Easter egg in that game. So
I'm trying to find that thing in GTA 5 at this moment, like a clock tower or something. What has wires to somewhere to.
And it struck right around like 10 o'clock, like 10:10, something like that.
Yeah. Also in Space Docker Part 2, I'm trying to find a place where actually the thunder strikes, like where it actually hits, and I still can't find it. So if you guys are listening right now, try to find the place where it actually hits, because then we have.
But isn't that random? Like it spawns everywhere and nowhere at the same time, or
that would be crazy.
I remember one of our subscribers, his name was Jasco. Shout out to Jasco if he's listening to this. He did a video where he actually correctly predicted when the lightning would strike, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't predict where it would strike, just when it would strike.
he predicted it.
That's what it showed on his video. It was pretty. I mean, he legitimately said, "Okay, it's gonna strike in 2 seconds," and then 1, 2, and it was right in front of him. So it was pretty cool.
Whoa.
Okay. Whoa.
So if you maybe bring the space docker over there and bam, GTA 5 to San Andreas, or what else? Time travel.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy. And WhizL and I think also you were investigating at the, how do you say that?
The Galileo Observatory.
Yeah, there you go.
Galileo Observatory.
That's also a crazy thing. That's actually a real life location.
Which can be seen in Back to the Future.
Seriously?
Also?
Yes, the tunnel right below the observatory. It's the observatory tunnel. That's where they get the space docker to reach 88 miles per hour. It travels into time as Biff Tannen is trying to chase them down and take out Marty. It's one of the most epic scenes of the entire trilogy.
Whoa.
Okay, so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's something that I just heard for the first time. I've seen the Back to the Future movies over and over and over again already, also because of this investigation, but I also really love the trilogy. And right now with Christmas, it's all on TV right now. I don't know if that's the same in America. Right now, we got Back to the Future on all channels right now on TV.
Really? No, I haven't seen it. I watched Tropic Thunder. That was free on the TV the other day, so I watched that. And I haven't seen Back to the Future.
And back to the Jetpack. There's also a reference at, I think that's Traverse Airport with, how do you
the
say
Mackenzie
that?
Airfield.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. The Jack Sheep sign.
Yeah, the Jack Sheep sign. And if you that's like a puzzle. You can say Jetpack confirmed with that.
Or Jetpack lies in his grave.
Yeah, people made so many things of that thing. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but you can actually make everything with these words. It's a big word, and yeah, maybe it's just a coincidence, but I don't know.
Man, we had that. Remember that grave that was next to the Zancudo River?
Yeah.
I always thought that was really strange, and now in the new version of the game,
it's gone.
they took it out.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, I think maybe that's a texture glitch or.
Yeah, but why did Rockstar wait till next gen? And here they delete it. That
On
doesn't make sense.
Just kept it in too. I thought it looked kind of cool.
on next gen, we finally also changes on the map. I think the Christmas DLC was actually the first change ever with a DLC that had like Christmas tree on the map, like in the middle
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
city.
yeah,
We
yeah.
had a Christmas tree. I think with any DLCs, we haven't seen any changes. On Heist, we are gonna see. I think it's 36 new texture changes on locations or something that's found in the codings.
Oh, really?
36? Whoa, that's a lot.
And yeah, we're gonna see the aircraft carrier in the middle of the sea,
Oh yeah, that would be
like the
amazing.
battleship.
Yeah.
WhizL said us on a video, I think. Like in San Andreas, the jetpack, of course, was in the military base. But what if it's on the battleship?
Yeah, it's new, it's 2015. Military, yeah.
So yeah, that's something to look forward to. But will it actually be a ship that's also could be seen in free roam, or is it only just a job?
No, I think you can also see it in free roam. I mean, make a whole ship for just one heist, that's a little bit overkill, I think.
Yeah. Also, we're gonna see the Hydra.
Yeah, the Hydra, amazing. I love the Hydra.
We have found codings back in May 2014, and now they're actually gonna put it in the game. That's kind of sick, because we find codings already early in 2014 of casino heists and casino and all that, and we still haven't heard anything about a casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they definitely got to put that in the game. They already gave it to us in the last San Andreas. It's not hard, blackjack and all that. That's pretty easy
Yeah.
to program.
Yeah, it would be cool if we are gonna see some mini games in our apartments, though. Like, I've seen that darts is coming to our apartments. I don't know if it's a troll or something, where we actually found actual pictures and codings and source codes, or how do you say that? And then I don't know.
Any apartments?
Yeah, in your apartments, we're gonna see darts.
Oh, that's cool. That's new.
I actually never played darts on GTA 5, to be honest, but maybe
One time, but
maybe
it was
yeah.
boring as hell.
Oh yeah.
See,
True, like to get 100%. Yeah. You have to play darts if you want to get 100% or 100% on GTA 5.
Yeah, but in line.
Oh, Trippy. You uploaded, I think this week, a video trying to, what was it? Fly with a Besra into the UFO.
yeah, that was a couple weeks back. That's the Independence Day theory, of course. And we've been trying to interact with the UFOs. They just sit there. They really don't do anything other than turn your helicopter off. So one of the things that just seems logical is in the movie Independence Day, the same thing happened. They could not touch the UFOs at all. They brought, they brought fighter jets up there. They brought helicopters to shoot missiles at it, and there was a force field that would block the shot. Finally, after they were able to input a virus in the mothership UFO up in space, that took away that took away the force field, but they still couldn't destroy the UFO. They were shooting it and they were getting through to it, but it wasn't taking it down. And then the core started open with that shoots out a laser, and one of the pilots was going to shoot it. He couldn't because his missile locked up on him, probably because the UFO maybe locked it, the actual UFO locked up the missiles, because it did the same thing to the president, I believe, or actually the president just missed. But anyways, the pilot basically just had to commit suicide and fly straight up, and that destroyed the entire UFO. So that would have made a ton of sense if they would have put that into the game. That would have been awesome. And that would have been a really crazy step if we actually had to blow up the UFOs to unlock the Chiliad mystery. And I hit it pretty well in the middle. I got really lucky and hit it right in the center, but of course it didn't blow up and nothing happened.
One thing, maybe this is just a tip. Like I've seen you doing it live and all that, right? Or I mean, like doing the commentaries. most times if I try something out, like I make a quick save, like before I do, like to try it over and over again, and that's actually a really good theory, like to like there the how do you like the beam me up thing actually opens if you come closer, and I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And then yeah, the best one
closes
blew
again.
up. Yeah. It was crazy. That was a crazy video. Also, the real gun, would that be something?
Yeah, the
like,
beam. Trippy made a video about it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
railgun, yeah, got beamed up.
Yeah, I mean, if you go, I mean, that's so crazy, guys. That abduction light that they added into the next gen version of the game. Now,
yeah,
this pseudo UFO. I mean, we already thought it was weird how you had that light shine directly down on the
on the
bunker.
bunker. Yeah,
Yeah,
-1. They're clearly showing us that it is a basement level. I mean, that they're definitely telling us something there. And now they've added an abduction light. So we were trying to get abducted because you think they add this abduction beam. Clearly, that's what's going to happen is we're going to get abducted. We went there and we actually got the rail gun as we died, flew straight up into the air. We've been able to recreate it a couple times, but once it happened perfectly to where it just shot straight up. And we've had a couple of our subscribers post videos where they did it as well, and that's the only place it happens is there on the bunker. The rail
yeah.
gun.
What happens on Mount Chiliad is like if you standing at the outpost, or how do you say that? Like with the telescopes, if you zoom in on the UFO, you actually see that the thing opens and then shows a beam me up light. But if you come closer, of course, at the UFO, it disappears. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like if you stand with a distance, the thing opens and it shows the beam me up light and
yeah,
all that crazy shit. And also the beam me up light. I think the best place for this beam me up light is, of course, the Fort Sancudo bunker, right there on that place. But
Mm.
why does that the beam me up actual place with the aliens and all that? When you have to go to get the UFO with stormy weather and all that. That says beam me up. Why that place says beam me up and not like the other ones?
Yeah, maybe just to indicate that there is UFO above. I don't know. Maybe the light on Fort Sancudo, so the bunker, and the light indicates that there is a UFO above, and the Chiliad mural shows that there is a UFO with the eye, and the text beam up indicates that there is a UFO above there, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
it's true.
definitely letting us know that a UFO is there.
Yeah, with the text and everything.
And they're letting us know that a UFO is in Zancudo as well, of course, with the symbol and all that. So they're definitely giving us clues.
And what about like the UFO in the ocean, the underwater UFO?
Yeah, they don't really give us clues to that one. I mean, of course, it's in a pretty easy spot to find it. So
Yeah, yeah.
they definitely want us to discover it. The one thing I think it is because it's really weird how when you meet Omega, he says that he was abducted and he was
Yeah,
able to.
yeah.
But he said that happened 2 weeks ago, and he said the UFO crashed into the ocean. But that UFO underwater looks like it's been there for a while. I still think
Yeah.
it's the one they're referring to.
Yeah. Also, like, if you obtain the space docker, he walks away and he says, "What do he actually says?" He says,
See you on this other side, brother.
yeah. See you on the other side." And you can follow him, but like after the cutscene, he's gone. He's
Yeah,
vanished.
forever. You can't. That's the last time we see him in the game.
That's crazy. And also the 5 X's on the mural. What are those 5 X's? I always said those are 5 actual UFOs, but I don't know.
Yeah, I really
Is
don't
there
know.
a fifth UFO that we've yet to find?
Yeah, that's I posted a video about a week ago. No, yeah, I posted a video, and there are still some places on the blacklight UV map that are still unsolved. Like Also, with the the observatory, with the shoot the stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's also crazy.
like okay, there are some stars right there, but you can shoot whatever you want. Nothing happens.
Yeah, that message, shoot the stars there at the Galileo Observatory. Of course, you have the Penrose building not too far away. The
Yeah,
snipe that they're giving us there is clearly meant to have us look directly at the Penrose building. And another thing that's cool about that Penrose building, which has the eye and the stars, a couple other clues are to see the eye, of course, shoot for the
yeah.
stars.
That
And
actually makes an Illuminati pyramid.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say that, Robin Rams. You had the pyramid directly across from the Penrose sign as well, which the eye, sits right on top of that pyramid to make another Illuminati reference. We have a bunch of Illuminati references in the game as well, so that definitely could be involved in the Chiliad mystery.
Yes. Yeah, it's crazy that there's so many Illuminati references and Easter eggs and findings. Like you can find it in Franklin's. You can
House.
find it, yeah,
Yeah.
Franklin's house, and there's
All over the
also
map.
in the middle of the city. There's like a huge poster on a wall, or like some art that shows two hands and some weird ass text around it, like with an eye in the middle of it, like talking about you Illuminati and all that. It's crazy, but like I think like we are working on this for longer than a year, and we
Yeah.
actually never get clues from Rockstar until they released the GTA 5 next gen trailer. We actually saw aliens. We saw a space docker looking directly at a sun. Do you think that maybe the sun and the moon is involved in this Easter egg?
I absolutely think about it. What do you think, WhizL?
Yeah, me too, but it's kind of weird because you got really time dates. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe every day has another Easter egg, or maybe only on Thursday. Yeah, but I mean, maybe only on Thursday there is a clue open somewhere, and that starts the Easter egg. It's possible, of course, but yeah, Rockstar literally said there will be Easter eggs or hidden things in the game, but never will
Yeah,
be found.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, a Rockstar dev actually said on one of the posts on the Newswire that we are never gonna find every Easter egg because they made it so hard. Like every time we find Easter eggs, like on next year we find already some new Easter eggs, like the Rockstar North coin or dollar. Like right now with next gen, we have better graphics, of course, and yeah,
yeah, but those are just little Easter eggs. We need to find the big Easter eggs. But yeah, I
It's,
just hope we will solve it one day. Together, maybe with 3 people. But yeah, I don't know.
We will. We need everybody to try to help out.
Yeah, definitely,
We
yeah.
need to start a huge Jetpack Hunters coalition, and it's really the Chiliad mystery. We're not positive if the payoff is going to be the Jetpack, but that's what we all want.
No, just the Easter egg. We all know there is one, but not definitely the jetpack. But yeah, there is a Easter egg, that's for sure.
yeah, like we got the mural, and the mural is an Easter egg. It doesn't say, "Hey, this Easter egg, if you complete it, you get an UFO or a cracked egg or a jetpack." Like it's below on the mural, but there are still some 5X's. We don't know anything about that. We only know the UFO part, and maybe we haven't solved that yet because we don't know what to do with the UFOs.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be able to drive them at some point.
Yeah,
How?
like there are some mods that people are actually driving or like the UFOs. I don't know how they did that, but
I mean, to be able to drive that Zancudo UFO, that would be awesome.
Yeah. With the light under it shine at the city and everything.
yeah, and abducting like pedestrians on the street, like getting cars abducted, driving that thing. Yeah, that's crazy.
blowing cars up. There was a game, man, I forget what it was called. It was back
On the
for
PS2.
and PS3. Man,
The
uh,
alien with the circus and everything.
yeah, it was like GTA. It was an open world game, and you could fly around in a UFO. It was the sequel. It was the sequel to that game, and it was awesome.
Saints Row.
No, it was a
An
game where you
older
play.
game.
It was a game you play as a alien, alien versus humans. Let me
Yeah,
look
yeah,
it
I
up.
know what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
The game's called Destroy All Humans. It's awesome.
I never played it. WhizL played it, I think.
Yeah, a few times, but it's not a kind of single player. You just need to complete a few missions and that's it. So it's a PS2 game. So that's a
It
long
will be
time.
funny if you can actually drive the UFO and abduct like people and cars and destroy cars and all that. That would be crazy.
It would make GTA even better. I mean, it's going to happen at some point, whether we're able to discover it and unlock it in the game, or they give us a DLC, like an alien themed DLC, kind of like how they did with the zombies in Red Dead Redemption. Like,
Oh
uh,
yeah,
Yeah,
the
you know,
undead
yeah.
another
nightmare.
thing, guys, you have the movie War of the Worlds, and that takes place in Los Angeles, so it definitely makes sense to have aliens.
They're actually gonna make a movie this year. The movie is coming out this year, and it says San Andreas.
Yeah, starring The Rock. That's about
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna definitely watch this movie, man. I can't wait. I saw the trailer. It's amazing. But yeah, last thing. Back to the Future. We have so many clues, and will the space docker is the DeLorean, or like it has this strange cables on it like the DeLorean. It perfectly fits on the railroad. Next to every railroad power station, we can see a box that says 1.21 gigawatt. We've seen signs in Les's house, Back to the Future. Do we really need a flux capacitor?
Yeah, that's needed.
I think so. I mean, definitely. That's why the space docker's useless right now. But there's that
Yeah.
spot where you can add something. We got to figure out a way to add it.
And is it also needed to recreate the scene of the Back to the Future when the train hits the DeLorean and it gets to 88 miles per hour? Because the train itself isn't driving 88 miles per hour. I tested it out. It goes only like 30 or 40 miles per hour.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
Actually,
even
someone
close.
listened to that today, and they confirmed that it goes like 33 miles per hour or something like that. So that's way too slow, and that must not be the way to do it, I guess.
Is there a way to only get the, I don't know how you call this in English, like, is there a way that maybe we can only get the first, like in Back to the Future, they only get like the first wagon or part of the train? I don't know how you call that, like,
Uncouple
where
the train or something.
Oh yeah, just the engine part of the train. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It's only the first part, and they
they,
unlock.
they
You're right.
do they do that in the Back to the Future, and actually before they went to the train, they said to the driver of the train, they said, "Hey, can this train drives 88 miles per hour?" And then the dude says, "No, no, no, no! Are you crazy?" And then he says, "What if you unhook
The other parts of the train.
other parts of the train?" Oh yeah, yeah. Then it might be possible, and then yeah, they start to steal the train and get it to 88 miles per hour. Also, a strange thing, and we talked about this in the last podcast, that they throw three. I told you this. WhizL, help me out.
Yeah, but I don't know how it's called in English. Just
What was
three
it?
things.
You
I don't
talking
know.
about like coal or the things they threw into the fire?
Yeah, the things they throw in the fire. There are three things, three compartments, or how do you say it?
Three specific things you need to throw in so the train speeds up to 88 miles per hour. Right? Or
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird because we got like three. Like we got the UFO, the crack tag, and Jetpack. So
Interesting.
also one thing I found out that the stun gun, you can use the stun gun while you are in a car.
Yeah, but you can't power something with it. Or at least I tried so many things, but nothing worked. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I think we have an amazing podcast here for you guys,
Yeah.
for listeners, and yeah, we are gonna talk and contact each other if we find anything like
Yeah,
some
for sure.
theories, and yeah, let's solve this together. Also, you guys, the listeners to us right now, if you have any theories, always put them in the comments below.
Always,
We are
always.
reading those, and yeah, it's very useful to see you guys helping us out because I think with only us, we can like more people are always better, right? Like I'm just an individual trying to solve the mystery, but like
Yeah.
with the power of YouTube, we can get more people to solve this mystery. So if you have a theory, put them in the comments below, and that's very helpful. Also, I want to thank WhizL, myself, and Trippy. Trippy, thanks for being on this podcast, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, thank you,
I
man.
hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for inviting me. Thank you everybody for listening. Make sure to subscribe to Trippy Commentaries if you haven't already. Definitely show WhizL and RobbinRams a lot of love, and we definitely look forward to see your comments and your ideas when it comes to the biggest mystery, probably
Yeah.
gaming history.
The biggest mystery on GTA 5. Every weekend, a new GTA 5 podcast here on WhizL and my channel. I want to thank you guys for watching and listening to us. Again, thanks to Trippy for joining, and I see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you guys.